Want your Python programs to talk with users? In this video, you'll learn how to take user input and show output step by step in the easiest way. Welcome back to the Python beginner course. In the last video, we learned variables and data types. Now, let's use them with input and output. Output means displaying something on the screen. In Python, we use the print function to show results. Here, I am displaying the result "Hello World" using the print function. Now, let's define some variables and see how we can print them using the print function. Once our variables are defined, we can use the print function to display their values on the screen. Here, I have defined two different variables called name and age. Now, let's display their values using the print function. Input means taking a value from the user during the program's execution. In Python, we use the input function to do this. The input function allows the user to enter data through the keyboard, which the program can store the data in a variable. This makes our programs interactive, because instead of using fixed values, we can work with information provided by the user at runtime. Here, I've entered a name through the terminal, and now I'm displaying the result using the print function. Now let's make a simple greeting program, using input and print functions. Here, I'm taking the user's name as input, and then displaying it with a greeting. So once the user enters their name, the program responds by printing a message like "Hello" followed by the name. This is a simple way to make our program more interactive and user-friendly. One important thing, input function always gives text. Even if you type a number, Python treats it like string data type. Here, the variable name is of string data type, which means it stores text values. So whatever value we assign to name will be treated as text. Now let's look at the age variable. Even if we enter a number, when we use the input function, Python saves it as text by default. So the age value is treated like a string, unless we change it into a number ourselves. If you want to use numbers, convert it using iint before input. Now, after using iint, we can see type of age variable as integer. This process is called typecasting. Typecasting means converting a value from one data type to another data type. For example, converting a string into an integer or an integer into a string. Let's make one small project. Here, we are taking input from the user for name and age. First, we ask the user to enter their name, and we store it in the variable name. Next, we take the age as input, but we convert it into an integer using the int function, because we want to perform calculations with it. Then, we print a greeting message using the name. Finally, we display what the user's age will be next year by adding 1 to the current age. This shows how we can take input, process it, and display output in Python. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned today. The print function is used to show output on the screen. The input function is used to take values from the user. By default, input gives the value as a string. We use int to convert the input into an integer. We learned what typecasting is. In the next video, we will learn about operators in Python. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.